And the mother of a man who was shot and killed by police while experiencing a mental health crisis is now asking tonight what could have been done differently to save him. The GBI says the man, identified as 58-year-old John Robert Smith, appeared suicidal, pulled out a knife, and was lunging toward another person when the officer shot him. And this was all unfolding inside the emergency room of the VA hospital in Decatur, where the man was seeking help. 11 Alive John Sherrick is on that story for us tonight.
It was Monday night when someone at the VA hospital in Decatur called her on the phone to tell her her son had just been shot in the emergency room.
And he has passed away. At that point, I lost it.
58-year-old John Robert Smith, an Army veteran, shot and killed at the VA hospital where he had gone for help with mental illness. His mother, Annie Smith, is asking where were the helpers to talk him down before he pulled a knife and before he lunged at someone, according to investigators, and before a federal VA police officer opened fire, killing him.
I don't want to see another person go through this. Never.
The GBI is investigating the shooting. For more than a decade now in Georgia, local, state, and federal law enforcement officers have been undergoing crisis intervention team training to de-escalate life-threatening situations, including those involving people experiencing mental health crises. The VA is not saying whether the federal officers on duty Monday night have had that training, and Kim Jones with the National Alliance on Mental Illness, Georgia, says the training has not always been effective in all situations, but since its inception.
We know that an officer who knows how to de-escalate, especially somebody who's experiencing suicide ideation or is suicidal, has actually saved people's lives.
Annie Smith says after her son was honorably discharged in the 1980s, he fell apart, turned to crime, ended up serving nearly 30 years in state prison for rape and other felonies. But since his release, she says he got a job and sought help from the VA for his mental illness that never got better.
And need help. And don't get it. I don't understand.
She hopes the investigation now will lead to changes that help the next person in crisis survive.